Hello, hi everybody, I am Thekla Petridou and this is a video about addiction to flirting or addiction to dating. Let's talk about people who are addicted to dating and addicted to flirting. Is there a possibility that I might be addicted to dating or addicted to flirting? Hi everybody, I am Thekla Petridou and this is my YouTube channel in English, Psychology in Life. In today's video, I'm going to explain that there are some circumstances under which you can see yourself or someone you meet as someone who has a so-called or a type of addiction to going on first dates or addiction to flirting. There is no such official diagnosis for this. We don't have on DSM-5, for example, the diagnosis addiction to dating or addiction to flirting, but it is something that happens. And you can see that either on yourself or on other people that you try to connect with. Nowadays, flirting and dating has been super digitalized. Through social media apps or through dating apps, people flirt all the time. They have chatting, they might have video calls, or might meet on a date. When you go on a first date, sometimes you might wonder, who am I gonna meet? Am I gonna meet somebody who is on the same page with me? Somebody who sincerely got on a dating app in order to meet people and get down to meeting the right person for them, the suitable person for them, and form a relationship? Or am I gonna meet a serial dater or a serial flirter, if you excuse me the term, which there is no such term, I invented it. There are people that live their lives addicted to scrolling, addicted to chatting, addicted to video calling, and they get off, they have a dopamine raise by meeting new people, by matching with new people, by flirting with new people, and by going on first dates with new people. How can you tell whether you yourself or someone you meet falls under this category, the category of people who play with the dating apps, who play with the social media apps, and they use people that they flirt with or that they try to date, they use people as a tool to entertain themselves. And they don't take other people seriously, because it is the truth that most dating nowadays and most flirting is online. Either we like it or not. It's more easier and more common to have someone text you on a messenger or on a social media app messenger section and try to get to know you, try to flirt with you online, go on a daily chat basis, and later on ask you to go on a date or not. I know that many people do not like the social media apps or the dating apps. I know that many people are worried about them and have many repercussions about the use of it. But nowadays, in 2025, unless you are already blessed to meet someone special in a grocery store or in a diner or wherever you hang out and you already have a relationship that suits you and completes you, you need to face the difficulties of online dating. And online dating can really be addictive, because every time we have a new match, every time we get to meet a new person, every time we have to go on a first date, we have our dopamine levels elevated. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays an important role in feeling elevated. Dopamine levels get elevated when you smoke, when you drink alcohol, or when you do something exciting. So it is only very natural that some people with tendencies to addictions get addicted on online dating. Not everybody, of course, who has a tendency to addictions or a genetic predisposition to addictions can surely become addicted to flirting and dating online, but it is more possible. You also need to be in a space where morally you feel well to play with people's feelings. Because the truth is that if you go online and flirt with people and try to date people, even though you have no intention whatsoever to form a romantic relationship, this means that you play with people's feelings. And this means that you use other people, the people you match on Tinder or Bumble or whatever, the people you match on a dating app, you use them in order to feel better. You use meeting them to elevate your spirit, but you are not intentional in really meeting them, in really getting to know them, and in really forming a romantic relationship with them. So if you find yourself to constantly look at the notifications on your mobile phone of the dating apps and the social media apps, if you get yourself to feel excited, elevated, every time you have a new match, if you find yourself to feel that you need more and more new matches, more and more people to chat with, if you find it very easy for you to navigate through various chats with various people, if you find yourself to lose your sleep or forget your personal hygiene or not being functional in your daily routine because you are obsessed with using dating apps and social media apps, maybe you got yourself an addiction. A flirt addiction, a dating addiction, a social media apps addiction. What this means for you? If you are addicted in using these apps and in using these websites, most possibly you spend most of your energy on cruising these apps and talking with people and flirting with people, even sexting with people, whatever, and you don't use your valuable time to do your work better, to relax, to have a better daily life. Addiction is always harmful. Any addiction who drains us out of energy, it doesn't allow us to think clearly and to enjoy life, it's a burden. So if you find yourself in the position of being addicted to these new media, please consult a therapist. Consult a psychologist or a therapist to help you overcome your addiction. When you get to meet someone that you don't know very well and you get to meet them and you match with them on Tinder or wherever and you start chatting, it is important to ask some critical questions from the beginning in order to identify whether that person is addicted to chatting, is addicted to flirting and not being serious in order to meet someone and really get to know them. You can set your boundaries from the beginning. You can say that I am here on this app because I'm single and I scroll, and if I meet someone that is interesting to me and I'm interesting to them and there is some motivation from both sides to get to know each other better, and if we match, I would love to make a relationship. This is why I'm on this dating app. Why are you on the dating app? Someone who is addicted to dating and flirting might answer, I am here to have a good time. I am here to find friends to enjoy life with. I'm here because I like meeting new people. All these answers are answers that come from people who are on the app constantly and they use the app in order to feel better by using the app, not to better their life by meeting a prospective partner. My advice is that from the beginning of a new match, we need to ask some difficult questions. Some people might think that these difficult questions is asking about, are you single? This is one difficult question. I am single and I would love to meet only someone who is single. Are you single? Or what are you looking for on this app? I am here because, as I said earlier, I'm single and I would love to meet people. And if I meet someone who I'm interested in and he's interested in me or she's interested in me and we get along by chatting, meet, and if we really like each other, to get further, and I'm open to forming a romantic relationship. Also, if we are someone who looks for a monogamous relationship, we need to clarify from the beginning. I'm here in order to meet someone that if we match and if I like him or I like her and they also like me and we have attraction, I would love to have a romantic relationship, a monogamous romantic relationship. If someone is there because they have it as a sidekick and they have their marriage or their relationship and they want to have some fun, you need to address this from the beginning. Are you single? Are you pro a monogamous relationship? And don't stay only in the answers that they will give to your harsh questions. Take it further and check whether they are online constantly. They are online and you send them a message and they don't respond. Or in the midst of your chat, they get disappeared and they appear some hours later or some days later. Be careful to see those small signs that show that someone is really not invested in meeting you, but they really enjoy the experience to meet someone new for today or for this week. Let me know in the comments what are your opinions towards what I said in this video. My opinions are formed through my clinical experience and through helping many people to navigate the difficult, the dystopic world of dating apps. And I really do believe, I strongly believe that if you navigate these apps and if you use these apps in a sensible way, yes, you can meet a person that can be suitable to match with. But you need to think and not trust someone's external appearance or someone's love bombing at the beginning or someone's vague answers to your very serious and specific questions. Bye.